Welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode, we will be going over some of the best highlights from the matchup between T1 and Gen.G during the finals of the LCK 2024 Spring Playoffs. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
In the early days where you could just get solo killed, or rather, duo killed there on the bottom lane without any jungler attention, we often saw this turn into a 3v3. Not necessarily anymore. Big win.
All right, Owner gonna pick that one up. We saw both the mid laners trying to angle on over, and now Canyon kind of in an awkward spot as Owner definitely considering continuing in on this one. Gonna put down a ward. Canyon gonna get charged on here once again. Owner continuing with the chase. The bottom laners are just distracted at the moment. They're not able to come on over and help him. He has to flash the blast. Still goes down. Owner picks up first blood 1v1.
Going to be able to play towards this as well as
that is not a very fun spot to back in, and he will have it denied. Will they continue on this? It's just Nami and Xin, but now the rotation coming in from the Zac as well. Keen on the run, on the burrow, has to flash away. Here comes Faker with his wall, and Keen is in so much trouble here. Will he even bother to throw out his ult? No, he will not. Down he goes, and Faker will pick up a kill.
T1 on fire in this early part of the game, and Owner very tough to pull off without Lehens having heal or zone level 6.
Maybe trying to make something happen top side. I mean, Zeus is pretty low as now Keen looking to take the 1v1, maybe even just try to pop the passive at this point. Gets so incredibly close, but it is not going to amount to much. Canyon still on the top side of the map, could look for this, but with passive
work out, and FaZe is going to be able to push this top side with the Aphelios, maybe grab some plate gold himself here if T1 do not respond. Guma's still in the mid lane.
I was about to say, you can also just let it go, but Canyon says no!
Revenge!
I'm getting 6! One actually be able to secure the full buff. And walks up here, and they don't have a lot of time for this!
Oh, and the combo's used on a FaZe, doesn't do any damage, and now the ult comes in, the Moonlight Vigil, and FaZe will pick up the kill, but Canyon should be traded back. He is so far behind enemy lines, and Guma will be gifted a kill as well, so a trade of 80 carry kills.
Well, that could have gone way worse for Gen.
80 carry. Canyon now joining on up, trying to help push this one out. Jovi is up a level on Faker as an ult's gonna hit Guma, doesn't even bother to cleanse, and now Canyon is just going to run away. Now Bubble's coming in, Wild Growth Force as well, but the damage forces Canyon to flash. Faker just throws out a wall for fun.
It's like Gen.G will be able to prevent the stacking of these two dragons.
Oh, Zeus might be looking for a TP in, does come through.
Oh boy, immediately responded to by the side of Gen.G. Bubble has to be flashed by Jovi, who's now looking to make the play, knocks up 2 with him, but Owner is going to stay alive, and now the turn comes on in. They're trying to take out the Aphelios, and that they will, but now we do have a front line here for the side of Jovi, who is full health, and nobody on the side of T1 is really able to do any damage to him. Ult comes out from the side of Keen, and now the chase is on. They look to take out the Zac, as T1 did pick up this dragon, but Gen.G are able to take the fight. Pretty even game at the moment, all things considered.
This is a scary call to make.
Let's see if T1 actually fights over this one. Owner trying to get on in, and is not actually going to commit to it. Keen certainly thinking about it. The front line, no Crescent Guard coming on in, and Owner is in a lot of trouble. This gets assassinated by the Rek'Sai, doing insane amounts of damage, and now Faker, here comes Jovi, gonna force that flash out of Faker and get that summoner out. As now, maybe a trade onto the Lulu could be nice, but not gonna happen for Faker this time.
Good flash by Faker. I want to talk about his itemization a little bit, but we might have a little bit more action here as the Rift Herald is gonna charge. Going to be denied by this Weaver's Wall. Not quite, actually. Nice attempt, but it still goes through. But the Taliyah itemization here doesn't allow you.
The Lucianami comes from mid-game cryo, and being able to go into the mid lane, chunk out an opponent, but because FaZe is already... Oh boy.
Very questionable TP here from the side of Jovi. Can he survive, though? He does have an Emperor's Divide and a TP, and Faker, he's taking the turn. He goes down, executed. Jovi flashes, goes into the Zhonya's, but he eventually will go down. Finally, they take him out. It's now Keen on the run, has a Lulu for some help, and is Rek'Sai, and will survive.
Ultimately very greedy from the side of Gen.G. Magic Pen, but can he burn through the health?
Yeah, that is going to be a question, especially with the Lucian being the other portion of the damage, which can be pretty bursty, not always sustained. And now Lahen's just going to face check. Definitely another questionable move by one of the members of Gen.G. He's going to have to flash away. And now, here comes T1. Gets the flash out of FaZe. He doesn't have a front line. He's left all alone. Lahen goes down. FaZe falls as well. And T1 are looking for something. Keen and Chovy want to go 2v5. They're going to take out one. They get Guma here, as now a knockup going to come down on Keen. And a chance here to take out Chovy, but no knockup just yet as he is on the run. Goes into his Zhonya's. Keen desperate to try to peel for him. Can they take him out? Yes, they can. They take him down, and T1 take a big fight.
And it's the same thing that happened with Lance when he got caught against Homa. He went in. The team isn't ready.
Necessary choices being made, and the punish will be there. For a team like T1, they will not let you get away with it. And a bit of an anti-synergy there as well with Chovy's ultimate and Keen's knock-up there. Doesn't get the full range of the push of the Emphasize. Canyon.
Yeah, okay, he's made his presence very well known, but he's not going to go 1v5 into that pit. It will be a T1 Baron. Just 20 mega cone.
This Canyon, or sorry, Chovy rather, has also gone for tank build. So this Zac is going to be indestructible.
Let's see what this turn looks like. They spot him, and that should give it away. They're going to back away from this. And the Drake was taken at the same time. T1 utilizing their Baron very, very well. Getting some leads, picking up the Dragon. And now taking a pretty significant lead. We do have FaZe. Yes, he has his IE, but no LGR in sight. He's going to need to build that full from the ground up. And he's going to need a good 5 minutes to do that. So T1 definitely have a lot of time. They are going to find this angle on a Faker, and amazing ult comes in, but now accessing the backline. FaZe is going to go down, and the front line pulls through for the side of T1. They have the damage. Chovy can be as tanky as he's like, but he's not going to be able to chew through all of the members of T1. They get the pick onto the bottom lane of Gen.G.
The cross is so good onto FaZe there as he tries to flash and kite back. Chovy
is Azir, and he is trying to continue on this one. I mean, FaZe is just so tanky, and now the follow-up is coming in. We do have the Zhonya's, but Chovy instant timing on the shove coming through from Faker, and that is the end of Chovy as well.
Even though that started with Gen.G engaging with Faker, he didn't.
Then they don't protect FaZe, and then they just don't have damage.
That's the point, especially if FaZe doesn't have flash. Like, what is he going to do if FaZe finds a knee?
And now from so far behind Gen.G, they're just going to start with the Baron. They say, well, T1 can do it, why can't we? Unfortunately, they are quite far behind, and T1 are right here. So it's just going to be an attempted turn here from the side of T1. Faker's all the way in the backline, but he does not die. Chovy goes golden, and FaZe is actually surviving. He's doing the damage, but the Baron goes to T1, and T1 will eventually win the fight. The wallets are getting real heavy at this point in the day, as now FaZe tries to turn it around, but he's alone. As Owner going in, they will be able to take him out. Guma does get the execute, and that should be enough. The TP is coming in, and T1 take a massive fight.
Huge win for them. FaZe gets the kill, gets a shot
of the TP is going to get taken, which means more turrets going over as Canyon.
Yeah, he's going to go in there. Okay, there's a blast cone. We are going to have Chemtech Soul over to the side of T1, and I mean, FaZe is already unkillable. He's already diving turrets. He's already diving into 5 people.
Look at him!
He is standing on a soldier and emoting in their face.
It's a big Zac. He's very large. Very 5.5 minutes. I think this game is going to be done. I don't know if they get to contest. I don't know if they get to fight the Elder.
Okay, well, Faker is going to be isolated here, and he should be going down. He doesn't have flash, and the damage should be able to come through at least to take out Faker. Definitely a bit of a whoopsie, but a very nice catch by Keen to take their, it's kind of their thing at this point. And just hope that FaZe does not 1v5. And with the amount of damage they have and the amount of money they have, it should be enough, as now they're just going to engage. They find the damage on the front line. Look at Keen. He was supposed to be tanky as he goes back in and will be denied any hope there. Down goes Keen. And T1 now have their eyes set on the top side of this map. Might even just go for a push here down the mid lane.
There's no front line. Might imagine that he thought that maybe that was a tunnel that went the other way. Not the case.
Guma trying to make a case that he is the AD carry to look out for as Zeus goes in. The Moonlight Vigil goes totally wide. Doesn't hit anything as Zeus will take a bunch of damage, but that is mid inhibitor down. just like T1 was difficult to take down in game number 1, Gen.G are certainly trying their best to make a stance here, to make a stand, and not just go ahead and lose this one immediately. But Toby is going to get caught, and so much for that, as immediately this fight should go the way of T1. They take out Toby, who desperately tries to make a play. It is not going to happen, and now T1 should be able to take the Baron.
Yeah, finishes his first. He doesn't need an FTP, won't be able to join. The timer of the Elder is desynced, so there isn't even an opportunity for Gen.G to go for something else. And with that pick, the already insurmountable, even with Owner and Aatrox, or Owner and Zace really struggling, ended up being such an ordeal for Gen.G to win, as Faker there finds the flick. Chovy feels safe being a tank, out of desperation as to try to do something. Easiest dodge of Grandma's life.
The Faker family, Grandma's happy. Now Gen.G gonna try to make and force a flip. Can they force T1 to flip is really the question. T1 not necessarily in position. Here comes the Zac though, looking for that backline, flashes away, and now Toby provides the front line. T1 are kind of broken up here. It's not a perfect fight, are the wallets heavy enough is the question.
Elder!
It's definitely not, and it goes the way of Owner. It goes the way of T1, and that should be enough to execute Gen.G out of this game number 3.
Yeah, that should do it. Very close there on the 50-50 on the smite, but Pays was pushed back, and T1 will not have the rug pulled out from under them at the end of this one. Relatively tenacious game here for Gen.G, but since the mid-game, T1 had control, and they will go to match point. I said earlier it was 2021 the last time they won it. It was 2022 in the finals, but they were last defeated. Gen.G here, of course, talking domestically in LCK finals.
These were some of the best highlights from the LCK 2024 Spring Playoff Finals between T1 and Gen.G. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.